You get the keys to the car, you set your own curfew, you finally get to call the shots.
Right. Total freedom.
Exactly. Growing up is constantly sold to us as this like ultimate ticket to freedom. But nobody really warns you about the invisible price tag attached to that independence.
Yeah, it definitely isn't free.
So true. And that's what we're exploring in today's deep dive. We're looking at a text called Postcard, The Price of Growing Up, and examining the hidden psychological trade-offs of aging. Basically, we're looking at why the pain of growing up might actually be exactly what buys our ultimate wisdom.
Well, what's fascinating here is that the transition into adulthood, it isn't just a switch that flips on your 18th birthday.
Right, it's not an overnight thing.
No, not at all. It's more of a liminal space. You're sort of stuck in this waiting room between childhood and adulthood.
Where your big idealized dreams are still alive, but reality is like actively starting to reshape them.
Exactly. Reality hits pretty hard.
Okay, let's unpack this. Because there's this profound shift that happens, usually around your 20s. I mean, remember when happiness was just winning a simple game or laughing at something ridiculous with your friends?
Oh, yeah. That easy joy just kind of drifts away.
It really does. Suddenly, it's replaced by this constant cognitive load, like heavy responsibilities and this ambient low-level worry all the time.
It's honestly exhausting just thinking about it.
It is. I kind of think of it like updating a phone's operating system.
Oh, I like that analogy. You do the system update because you want all those shiny new features of independence, right?
Right, but suddenly your battery drains way faster, and you're wondering why. Well, it's
Yeah.
because you have all these invisible background apps running constantly.
Like paying rent or, navigating office politics.
Exactly. Maintaining a household, keeping up with friends.
And because literally all your energy is going toward keeping those background apps running,
Yeah.
you suddenly just don't have the system resources to sustain those massive idealized childhood dreams.
The bandwidth is just gone.
Right. That's why plans inevitably change. You realize you simply don't have the bandwidth, and, well, some of those early dreams just start to fade.
Here's where it gets really interesting. Because letting go of a childhood dream is tough. But the source points to an even steeper cost, which is the pruning of our social networks.
Yeah, the social toll is heavy.
You start realizing that people come and go. You end up saying some genuinely painful goodbyes to people who, once meant everything to you.
But I have to push back a little here.
Oh, go ahead.
Is the pain of losing friends actually required to figure out who we are? It sounds almost like a mandatory tuition fee for self-discovery.
I mean, it kind of is.
But wait, couldn't we just learn to appreciate our core group without having our hearts broken by the people who leave?
That raises a really important question about the nature of growth, and honestly, the pain of that loss probably is required.
Really? Why does it have to hurt so much?
Think about the psychological mechanism at play. When a deep friendship ends, it forces you to completely reevaluate your boundaries.
Oh, I see. Yeah, you have to figure out what values you actually prioritize instead of just defaulting to whoever happens to be around.
So you're saying the contrast is necessary. You don't fully understand loyalty until you've experienced the opposite.
Precisely. If we connect this to the bigger picture, the resilience you build from standing back up after that kind of heartbreak, well, that's the direct return on investment for the struggles of growing up.
So you stop defining yourself through the validation of others.
Exactly. You learn who you actually are.
Wow. So what does this all mean for us? We're taking on this immense cognitive load, we're making our own decisions, and through all this painful network pruning, we're actually carving out our true identity.
The transition is expensive, psychologically speaking.
Very expensive.
But the self-knowledge you gain by surviving those shifts is exactly what equips you to handle the rest of your life.
That makes so much sense. If you're listening right now and feeling overwhelmed by the shifting landscape of your own life, hopefully this validates what you're going through.
Absolutely. It's completely normal.
Yeah. The price of growing up is undeniably high, but it's buying you strength. Which brings us to a final thought for you to take away today.
Oh, I love this part.
We talked earlier about those faded dreams, right?
Yeah.
The ones that didn't survive the operating system update to adulthood.
The ones lost to the background apps.
Exactly. If those original dreams were designed by a younger, simpler version of yourself,
Yeah.
could those faded plans actually be clearing the space for more authentic goals? Goals that your current, wiser self hasn't even dreamt up yet.